During the mid-1930s, the country was slowly recovering from the Great Depression. The Reconstruction Finance Corporation provided the Lake Worth Drainage District a lifeline. Their help in retiring the indebtedness of the district and issuing the Board of Supervisors a loan for over $400,000 allowed for the first meaningful rehabilitation program since the initial dredging of the canal system. Florida was now one of the fastest recovering states in these United States. The Work Administration Projects, a federally funded program, expanded during 1935 and was responsible for paving Delray Road, Boynton Road, and Lake Worth Road west to the range line. Secretary for the Lake Worth Drainage District, M.M. Thompson, knew the expansion of agriculture was vital to the recovery efforts of the state as well as the country. Of the estimated 85,000 plus acres still in private ownership, 20,400 acres were cultivated during the 1936-1937 growing season. Mr. Thompson noted this in his report to the landowners.
All this work is the best proof of the growing importance of the rangeline section as an agricultural producing area.
At the extremities of the district boundary, airfields were being built. Morrison Field in 1938 became the site of commercial aviation with scheduled service maintained by Eastern Airlines. However, the onset of World War II saw the demand for defense projects. The U.S. Army Air Corps, under the leadership of the Air Transport Command, transformed sleepy Morrison Field from Palm Beach County Airport into the West Palm Beach Army Airfield. Upwards of 45,000 pilots received flight training, including 250 women from the Women's Air Corps. During the course of the war, planes from the Army Airfield were critical in the efforts of the Allies with active resupply missions to Europe, North Africa, and even China, with pilots flying over the Himalayas in order to take the fight to the enemy. Boca Raton Airfield was taken over by the Army Air Corps in 1941. Although planned as a radar school, anti-submarine missions over the Florida Atlantic coast were flown to combat the U-boat menace. The Air Technical Services Command provided ground support for all air operations, while the Eastern Technical Training Command provided instruction for airborne radar operators and electronic officers. The massive condemnation of over 5,000 acres of land within the town of Boca Raton and the Lake Worth Drainage District made for a massive military reservation, keeping many LWDD canals in service and upgrading the E4 canal through realignment. Throughout the decade, the district never lost sight of its major rehabilitation agenda, which included redigging the Rangeline Canal from the Hillsborough North to West Palm Beach Canal, improvements to the Boynton Canal, and necessary dredging of many laterals to facilitate the retention of water during the drought of 1937. A greater feeling of friendliness and cooperation existed now more than ever with the farmers in the district. The end of 1945 saw the beginnings of a post-wartime building boom, and it was clear that more prosperous times were ahead for the district and the country. This has been your Lake Worth Drainage District Centennial Moment.